Donovan said something, and I agree with what he said. He says, the United States is behind the rest of the world in soccer primarily due to systematic failures in youth development model. He heavily criticized the pay-to-play system, stating that coaches and clubs prioritize profits and winning over actual player development. So this is the way somebody described it to me. Then, cause he's a big soccer fan too, and we was talking about it, and he was like, and I asked him about it, and he was like, "Look, man," he was like, "the way that we do things," and he was like, "Think about it. In other countries, and most other countries, soccer is more of like a poor man's sport. Oh, you know, they can, so everybody can try to play it, right?
Yeah, it's a part of the culture.
Yeah. Like he said, like think of football and basketball in the hood.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. That's why like your best athletes are in the NFL, and NFL, NBA, that type of thing, right?
Yeah.
And he like because he like it's accessible to the lower class.
Yeah. You just need a ball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, over there. Yep. And he said here in the U.S. he was like you grew up playing soccer. I'm like, yeah. He said you played in your dad's league, like where your dad worked at. And he like, so why you never went to like the Huntsville Soccer Club or the Kicks, which was like club ball here? And I'm like, it was money.
And that's true.
And he was like, yeah. He said, see, he like people like you and your cousins and all them was real good, fast, probably faster than most people. But because y'all didn't have the big money to pay for, uniforms and trips and clubs and fees and stuff, you're not able to get in it. So
you don't have access to those opportunities.
And I think that's what Donovan is saying. Like
he's
the
right.
best. He's like, now imagine like if LeBron wanted to play soccer and he didn't have to do club soccer and pay for this, pay for that, and he just, or Anthony Edwards or anybody. Now think about it. Think about why U.S. is good in basketball, because those players are good and we dominate. And
it's just part of the culture. Like outside, dude's gonna find a way to hoop.
Yep.
So
he look at some of these soccer players like Danny and Mbappe and all them. He said he I believe if they was in the U.S. they'd be playing basketball. They would have grew up in the U.S. They would have played basketball.
They'd be AIs.
Yeah, and that's how the way Donovan did it, and that's the way Donovan mentioned it. He said, and then he said, if you go look at the youth coaches in American soccer, you like most of them like moms who give out orange pills and just, hey, just play. Over there, it's like, hey, like
it's a system.
Yeah.
You play in the streets, and from what I've seen, you basically your goal is to do well to join an academy where pretty much like football's life in a sense. It's like a major part. It's like school, maybe even training, school, training, and you have tasks you do outside of football, but football is a big part of your day.
Yeah.
Like it's multiple training sessions, or if it's not just soccer, it's gym time. It's focusing on things that will help you be a better footballer.
Yeah.
So
yeah. As opposed to like the U.S. where it's like he said, like soccer moms and dads and players are not really getting developed to like because even Landon Donovan said, he like growing up, he said I didn't get into a real strict regimen of training until I got to high school, when my coach was like, hey, we're training, we're practicing every day after school or 4 or 5 days after school. He said over in other countries they're doing it at 6, 7, 8, 9. They're already doing that.
Yeah.
And it's true, because even me growing up, we practiced like maybe 2 times a day. I mean 2 times a week.
Yeah.
And then I got to high school, I'm like, God dang, like coach wanted us to practice every day, like. And he like, U.S., this how it happens unless you're not playing club soccer.
Right.
So.
And even then, it's still like, it's just like a different aspect when you think about that compared to what they're doing in other parts of the world. Because like that touch gap is real as far as culturally, like what we grow up with compared to what